Hi everybody, Dominators here. Before we get going, I wanted to show you something here. No, not my butt. The machine gun. Yeah, the Sea Sparrow helicopter has a machine gun right underneath the pilot seat. Okay, just keep it in mind. We'll get back to it. I hope that you've all watched the pre-flight video and you've reset your controls the way I show you. If you have, then we're ready to jump in this thing and start flying. Okay? Alright. Now, first thing that you have to learn is that you only tap these controls. You don't ever hold them down. You're going to start with the up, hit the W key, just tap it, and you will rise. Just like this. And gravity will grab you and pull you back down. Do it again. Just do it a few times and get used to it. Get used to how these controls respond. Okay? Okay, good. Good. Now we're going to try and hover now. That means we're going to bring it up and try to hold in one place. So when you feel gravity grab you, start to pull you back down, just tap that W key again. Try to stay in one place. Okay? See, it takes two hands to fly one of these helicopters. One hand over here on the keyboard, the other hand on the number pad. You never use a mouse. Forget the mouse. And then when you got that, let it settle on back down again. And we'll go on to the next one. Okay, we're going out over the water now. So, on the number pad, the 6 key is forward. When you tap it, the helicopter will dip forward. You need to keep tapping that W key to keep your height up. Tap the number pad 6 key to move out. We're trying to get out over the water and get clear of the dock. When you're over the water and clear of the dock, just take your hands off the controls, let it settle back in. There you go, perfect. Now I want to show you that you can't crash out here. As long as you don't hit a boat or a bridge, you're pretty much golden. I'm going to take this helicopter up as high as it'll go and crash it back down into the water as fast as it'll go, as fast as it'll drop. If you did this over the water, you would definitely, over the land, you would definitely die. We get up here as high as we go. Hit the S key, come down as fast as we can. Bam! On the land we would have blown up. But in the water it's a freebie. This is why I want to train you out here on the water with the Sea Sparrow. He can't crash. Okay, next lesson is going to be yaw. Yaw is slipping sideways, left and right. Okay? Controlled by the A and the D key on your keyboard. Let's start yawing to the right. Hit the D key, and away we go. Remember, you're always tapping these controls, you're never holding them down, with the exception of the W key later on. Right now you're just tapping it, trying to hold out, trying to hover in one place, or at one altitude. Just slip right, slip left, get used to this, get used to how the controls respond, and get cozy with it. Okay? Nothing to it. Just take your hands off the controls and let it settle back down in the water again. We'll move on to our next lesson. Good. Okay, the next lesson is in how to turn the helicopter. Okay, this is called orbiting. It controls the tail, and the tail will orbit around the pilot. See how that works? Yeah. Number pad 4 and 5. Just swing the tail around until the helicopter is pointing where you want it to go. And use the number pad 6 key to move forward then. This is how you turn in the beginning. The easiest way to turn. Okay? Okay, good. Okay, now we're going to do full turns. Full turns are a combination of the yaw and the orbit. We're going to start off by hitting the number pad 4 key and the A key. And as you see, we are making a full turn now to the left. We can reverse this and go the other way simply by hitting the number pad 5 key and the D key. This is the kind of turn that you're going to be doing when you get a little more advanced at this. Beauty. All right, let's go flying. Let's get her up in the air. Get your number 4 orbit key to turn it around a little bit, get it going sideways here. Tap that number pad 6 key to get the camera to straighten out like this, to go the way that the helicopter's pointing. As soon as that boat gets out of our way, we'll start demonstrating here. Now again, you don't want to hold any controls down. If you hold down the forward key, you will crash, as I will demonstrate here. Boom. The W key is not enough to compensate. See, so you don't ever hold anything down. Okay, again, if you try it, you're just gonna crash. If you did that over the land, this thing would blow up. No fun. Okay. Let's get it back up here. Turn it around. Use either orbit key, doesn't matter, 4 or 5 on the number pad. Tap forward to get the camera to straighten out. Now the way you fly this thing is you hit the number 6 forward, let it up, and hit the W key. See how it goes up, down, up, down, up, down? Yeah. That's how we get the forward motion going. Every time you try to use the control, gravity will try to pull the helicopter down. You always have to compensate for that with the W key. Okay? So it's just a matter of hitting the number 6 forward key and the W key in order to fly through the air in a forward motion. Okay? Now you can try to get fast at it, but that's just the basic maneuver. It's up and down, up and down, up and down to get that speed up. So just keep on practicing. Try to get smooth, try to get good at it. Okay, I have an exercise video that goes along with this. Check it out. You'll find a lot of exercises in it to do that are going to bring your skills up really quick. Okay, and this was the whole point of this, was to open these helicopters up to everybody in the game, to take the difficulty out of learning how to fly them by getting them off the solid surfaces, getting them off the land, and using this one with the pontoons on it to get it into the water, because you can't crash out here, because you need 30 minutes in the air to learn how to fly one of these things. Okay, I hope that you all appreciate my solution. Definitely unique. I can't think of anyone else who's tried this approach. I got an exercise video that goes along with this. I hope that you're going to check that out next. Uh, it's going to get your skills up a lot quicker than plinking around the game normally. And that's the whole point of this. I'm trying to open this game to everybody. Right now, the world records with the helicopters in GTA VC are pretty much between me and Vassal 72 Rockstar. And I'd like that to change. I'd like to have a whole lot more people in here competing on this at this level, playing at our level. So I hope this has helped you. I hope it's given you exactly what you wanted to know. This is Dominatus signing off. Good luck, guys. Bye-bye.